silence. Pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Precious Heavenly Father, thank you again for this opportunity to be here. Thank you that you let us represent this fine community and school. Ask you to let us help make decisions that best suit our community, our school, and most importantly, our students. Ask you to be with our military, put a hedge of protection around them, and bring them all home safe. In your name we pray. Amen. Amen. First will be the approval of the agenda.
Yes, there's a couple amendments to it to add on, so I ask you to approve the agenda with the amendments.
I move we approve the agenda as amended.
Moved in second. Any discussion? Kelsey, roll call, please.
Jerry?
Yes.
Linda?
Yes.
Tim?
Yes.
Isaac?
Yes.
Bev? Yes.
Patron comments. Public's always invited to speak before the board. If we don't have any, we'll move on to board minutes.
So those are our minutes from our last regular meeting and our couple contract meetings that we had to have in our executive session. So if you want to approve those, you can do them individually or do them all at once.
I move to approve all those minutes.
I'll second.
Moved in second. Any discussion? Kelsey, please.
Jerry?
Yes.
Linda?
Yes.
Tim?
Yes.
Isaac?
Yes.
Bev? Yes.
5-1 special presentation.
No special presentations tonight.
Okay. Action items.
Okay, claims approval. I move to approve claims 9182534 through 9182667 and payrolls 21, 22, and 23.
Second.
Moved in second. Any discussion? Kelsey, please.
Jerry?
Yes.
Linda?
Yes.
Tim?
Yes.
Isaac?
Yes.
Bev?
Yes.
Field trips.
No field trips to overnight or out of state at this time.
6-3 personal consent.
Yes,
agenda.
we have several items on there, and then we can take this all at once if we want to do that, because there's several on there. We do have Molly with us tonight, and before we vote, I'll let Mr. Jones maybe introduce her, and if you would like. I know I'm putting you on the spot.
No, Molly has joined us here. She's been at Indianapolis teaching 5th and 6th grade, and she has years and years of experience. And we interviewed this week and connected, and she saw the building, and right there, it worked out, and she's going to join us.
So,
Awesome.
Welcome.
so you can take those all at once if you would like, or that you can separate them out, or whatever you would like to do there. But we can take them all at once.
I move to approve all of the resignations and retirements and the recommendations.
Need a second.
Yes, you need a second.
Moved in second. Any discussion? Roll call, Kelsey, please.
Jerry?
Yes.
Linda?
Yes.
Tim?
Yes.
Bev?
Yes.
Are you abstaining?
Well,
We're both abstaining, I believe.
I don't have to.
You can
Oh,
abstain
yeah.
from just the one or whatever if you want.
So, you're doing all of the.
Oh, she's doing all of them. Yes, we're doing them all.
I thought she quit at retirements.
No,
I'm
she
sorry.
meant all the recommendations.
All
yeah, so,
abstaining.
yeah,
Okay, sorry.
Okay. 7-1 updates.
Yep. Okay. I got a quick presentation on RAS. As you know, we've been in this partnership this is our second year with Monroe Central and Randolph Central. So we're just going to give a quick update on a few things that's went on. So last year was our first full year, as you know, and then we've got dual credits. We've got apprenticeships starting, and our apprenticeships are growing. I think it's going to be a great program for our kids as time goes, because really good things are happening with the welding, with the child care, with the health care, and Becky's class. In fact, Becky right now has got a kid. They're going to West Virginia on that field trip we approved for their DECA, and they've got someone from Monroe Central actually going. So I thought that's pretty cool that we've got them joining our kids as well to go to a national conference. So that's pretty cool. As you know, Monroe Central has early childhood and precision ag. I know we all got our own ag programs. We don't want to infringe on each other's programs, but precision ag is more of a specialty program with the drones and all that. So that is huge, and they can get certified in that. So that I think we have a kid over there this year taking some precision ag stuff. Winchester right now has welding and precision machining, and we've got several kids over there in welding. Precision machining is a lower enrolled class. I wish all schools could, because that's a pretty specialty niche that there's job demand for that. But for some reason, kids don't gravitate towards precision machining. But hopefully over time, that program will grow as well. And then us, we have the medical assisting, marketing, sales, and media productions that we've got kids in from other schools. We've also got our school-based enterprises. That Winchester has the Falcon Industries. We have obviously Apache and K.I.S.S TV. So those are school-based enterprises. And with the new diplomas, those are huge because that's part of getting that diploma in the future, that they have to have either a job experience or some sort of school-based experience. So whether it's a day on a farm or working at Apache or working in the medical field, that they're getting experience. That's part of it. And Wigwam now, and we've got TP. So all those things we're set up pretty good for the new diploma. This year we've got our founding schools, Monroe Central, and Randolph Eastern. This year we expanded to have participating schools at Liberty Perry, Northeastern Wayne, and Randolph Southern. So they're sending kids, they don't send them to each school yet, but they are growing. Participating means they're just coming to us. They don't have anything to offer yet. So hopefully as time goes, they will find something of value to offer, and we might be able to send kids their way as well. So I know Northeastern has a industrial technology electrical course that they're partnering with, like Hill's Pet Food, for auto and manufacturing, advanced manufacturing. That it'd be nice to maybe send some kids that way, because that industrial maintenance people are aging out and they need workers. So, and they pay pretty good down there. I think you can work 3 days a week, and they got a rotating shift and stuff. So maybe they can offer that program up for some of our kids. So there's some promise there. Some quick numbers. Last year we had 16 kids that were shared amongst the schools, so not very many. It was a very light year of sharing kids. Out of those 16, 14 did complete the programs that they were in. 81 total were in the programs that include kids that at their host school. 74 of those 81 completed the program, which is 91%. We try to get at least 90% to complete the program, so that's pretty good there. To earn dual credit, or 9 dual credits in the pathway, 83% of those kids got 9 dual credits last year. That's good. Collect credit. And 82% of them got some sort of post-secondary credential, whether that be a welding certificate or a medical certificate or some early childhood certification. And then 16 kids had some work-based learning experience. The good thing, here's the better thing, this year we have 60 total kids that are being shared. So from 16 to 60. So that's huge, that kids see value in what each other schools are offering, because obviously we all can't do everything, but if we can share, that's great. So that is happening. And I think part of it is once kids get out and start talking, they're the best salesmen. So that can happen.
It's good to see the other school buses setting up town.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. School buses.
Yeah. So, I mean, last year there was more Winchester kids that came to take our medical pathway than our kids. Now it's evened out. So that's a good thing. This is not, those 44 kids increase does not include our own kids. That's just 60 kids that are going elsewhere. So we'll get those numbers. Out of those, the demographics, 40% are free and reduced, 22% are IEP or special ed kids, 12 of them are English learners, 20 of them are Hispanic, 80% is white, and then there's 71 juniors and 19 seniors percentage-wise. So next year we'll have more seniors and hopefully that many juniors as well as time goes. And really our goal is to have about 20% of our kids in the 3 schools, Monroe Central, and Randolph Eastern. And you can see where Monroe Central is sending the most kids, and then us in Winchester are sending the second most at 22. So we're all contributing, so that's encouraging to see. This year they're piloting it, and we do have one kid going that is a senior, the CDL pathway at Winchester. They're doing that, so that's a good program. They have to be 18 by January, some date in January, to be able to get into that program, because they'll do a lot of the driving then in the springtime. Now, what they will not, if they get to CDL, they still won't be able to drive across state lines because of being 18, but they can do a lot of in-state stuff. And a couple kids that did it last year at Winchester already got jobs like in June. So I think that's a demand, and that's a good thing that's going to come online next year as a part of RESC. So. part of that is they have to be that magical age of 18 by January to be able to take the test, but that's going on. There's also talk in the state of doing an NCAP or a banking apprenticeship. So we're talking about how that might look, because banks are needing people to fulfill their needs as well. We are toying with the idea of at some point how it may look is doing some sort of construction or electrical training, because obviously the trades, HVAC, building houses and all that is huge. And we've talked with the construction apprenticeship organization over in Muncie to get involved with them. So yeah, so there's some talks going on there. I don't know how soon. I don't think it'll be done for next year, but maybe 2 years from now we'll be able to offer something there and maybe build a house every year that sell.
Didn't they used to do that at Northeastern?
Been a long, but they built it inside that. I think the shop and took it out. This one would actually be on a lot
Yeah.
and sell it, but there's talk of that we're working on that. Computer science careers, Blake does a lot of that here, so we're trying to figure out how to take that on and what that may look like. I'm not taking from his main job, but what we already teach his class, but how can we capture some of those kids for computer science and cybersecurity and all that. And then not when it says agriculture shared capstones, all 3 schools have agriculture programs, so how can we get that senior year, get them out experiencing things. So we can maybe work as a group to figure that out. So that's encouraging. And then just continue to look at CTE programs. Here's the best part. A couple weeks ago, we went to the county council and the county commissioners to give the similar. I scaled this down because it was a lot longer, and they agreed to still give us over 2 years, $120,000 each year for $240,000 to help with transportation and things like that to continue this on. So that was good news that they continue to also see the value in what we're doing. So we can help with that, and it also helped buy supplies for welding and medical and the healthcare. Well, not the healthcare, the childcare, because those are expensive programs. Because welding rods and band-aids and needles and stuff get expensive. So I was glad that the county commissioners did that. So I think part of that's coming from their economic development money and maybe some windmill money or alternative energy money. And then we do have a website, and I just wanted to give you a quick update that that's where we're at. I think there's been a lot of positive progress, and part of it is because later on here in the agenda we're going to approve the new MOU, which just talks about. Part of what we also do is the schools that send us students send us $2,500, and then we send $800 back for future to help pay the person that coordinates all this. So we're not just taking those kids on for free. They're sending money our way, because every student that we have in a pathway that's a CTE, we also get money for. So we share part of that as we send them that way. And they share their money back this way. So that way that'll help buy supplies and all that as well. Okay, so that is that. And then we can move on, unless you have questions.
Great program. Great.
New business, I think is where we're at.
Yep, new business.
Okay, first thing up is the annual conflict of interest forms. I think you'll sign here because I think a few of you do some business or have relations that do business with a school. Like my wife works here as an aide, so that's a conflict of interest. I'll have to sign one of those and all those different things. So the same people that signed them last year, but you do need to approve those, and then you'll sign them here afterwards. So, or move, yeah.
Motion to approve the 25-26 conflict of interest forms.
Second.
Moved in second. Roll call, Kelsey, please.
Jerry?
Yes.
Linda?
Yes.
Tim?
Yes.
Isaac?
Yes.
Bev?
Yes.
Me too.
This is what we just went over. That's a new MOU. You had it in your packet. It's like a 15-page thing that you need to read through, but it just goes through the standard sharing of information, sharing of money, sharing of transportation, and that type of thing. So I ask that you approve that so we can stay involved in the RAS program.
I move we approve the RAS 32 MOU.
I'll second.
Moved in second. Kelsey, please.
Jerry? Linda?
Yes.
Tim?
Yes.
Isaac?
Yes.
Bev? Yes.
8-3.
8.3. This we have to bring up in a public meeting. What we're doing, the funding for notice. If we do not spend as much as we spent, like in 23-24, we spent this much on teacher salaries of the money. If we spent $4 million, we have to spend $4 million again in 24-25. We missed it by $176,000. So part of that, there's a couple reasons for that. One reason was we had a lot of maternity leaves because we got a young staff, and they don't have a lot of sick days or flex days. So once they're out of those days on FMLA, they're just on unpaid leave. So that eats into meeting that funding floor. And then we also, Ruth Swigert retired, and she started working at GRIC. Well, now they've got a way you can capture that money, because we're still, GRIC is employing her, and we're paying GRIC to employ her. But last year we weren't able to capture that. Now the state's redone some things, and we can capture that. So we should be back to good. But we do have to put that in a public meeting. We are still good at, you have to spend 65% of your funds on teacher salaries, and we're at 73% there. So we didn't spend as much on, didn't spend the same amount of money on teacher salaries, dollar-wise, percentage-wise we did, if that makes sense. You got to meet two thresholds there. And we also hired some younger teachers, so that hurts as well because your salary's not as high. So we do have to bring that up. So that's on record now. So you don't have to vote on that or anything. Just have to make that as a notice. 8-4. Yes, we got a $900 grant. Usually we get this grant for our third graders to go over to Boone Shop for their museum trip every year to learn about the history and watersheds and all that. So I ask you to accept that grant.
I move we accept the $900 grant.
Second.
Moved in second. Kelsey, please.
Jerry?
Yes.
Linda?
Yes.
Tim?
Yes.
Isaac?
Yes.
Bev? Yes.
8-5.
8-5. This is the first reading of our calendar that you had in your packet. It is a week later start this year, so we would start with kids on August the 12th. But you don't, this is just the first reading to look over, and then we will vote on that in December. So, just for your information on that.
Okay. 8-6.
I'm asking that we now approve Isabel Phillips as the caretaker of the Zeke at the elementary with some of our recent changes, and then she will take on that agreement and take care of our therapy dog. So I ask that you approve that agreement.
Move to approve the therapy dog agreement with Isabella.
Second.
Moved in second. Any discussion? Kelsey, please.
Jerry? Linda?
Yes.
Tim?
Yes.
Isaac?
Yes.
Bev? Yes.
8-7.
8-7. I'm asking permission to hire an intern principal with the administrator's assistant service as we conduct the principal search. They would work up to at least 3 days, maybe 5. We're getting very good candidates, I think, for the assistant principal, but the timing for principals is tough, so we may or may not have someone in place. But if we don't, I ask that you allow me to work with this service as we conduct that principal search. So I'd ask for a motion on that or approval to do that.
Move to approve the having administrative assistants hired interim.
I'll second.
Moved in second. Any discussion? Kelsey, please.
Jerry?
Yes.
Linda?
Yes.
Tim?
Yes.
Isaac?
Yes.
Bev? Yep.
8-8.
Recently, the Alumni Association received a grant from the Community Foundation to help with college scholarships or contact and helping coach kids up. So they were going to pass that on to us, and we approved that program last meeting, College Contact, where they're like peers or people who've been in college 1 or 2 or 3 years also can help coach them on what college may look like, help them with FAFSA and all that. We already had grant money, but now we can repurpose that grant money for something else if they got this and came through. So I ask that we approve and accept that grant.
I move we accept the $4,000 donation from the Community Foundation.
I'll second.
Moved in second. Kelsey, please.
Jerry?
Yes.
Linda?
Yes.
Tim?
Yes.
Isaac?
Yes.
Bev? Yes.
Your reports.
Yes. But in your packet, you had the budget report there. We're sitting really good to where we're supposed to be. I think at the end of October, we were at 79% of the budget. We wanted to be at 80, so we're a little bit under there. That's good. Holding the line there and keeping things where we need to be. All the funds there, they're in good shape for this time of year. All the POs we put a stop at POs pretty much in November unless it was an absolute emergency, which helps Kelsey clean up by the end of the year. Next month everything should be cleaned up there, so we're doing good there. You had the athletic ledger in there. They're sitting in good shape. Extracurricular accounts, you had those too, and I think we've got things headed in the right direction there at both buildings now. Cafeteria reports, really happy with the cafeteria compared to where we were a year ago. We are now, I think, for the year, not that it's about making money, but with the CEP and all that, we're sitting at about a $30,000 to the good. And then in the account, I think we're going to be about $25,000 to the good. So good things are going there. I think they're feeding about 75% of our kids every day with that. So
The students are still happy with
for the most part, there's a few
meals.
things they'll say at times it's cooler, this, that, but the lady come in that oversees the whole state of Indiana and actually the eastern region, and we had some conversation there. So I think some good things are happening there. At least they're trying some new things. Like yesterday, they tried chili for the first time. So
That was a staple.
that used to be a staple back in the day, but now, I mean, so they're bringing that back. And then one day they had some spicy, for some reason the wrong order came in, and it was spicy nuggets or something, but they didn't think they flew off the shelf. So now he's almost putting them back on as a regular because they like the spicy chicken nuggets or whatever. So there's good things happening there. So ADM is holding steady. Actually, we're up one since the October count at 865, still down 2 from last year, but at least we're holding a flat line. We're not like some schools are purging numbers. I've heard some schools losing anywhere from 20 to 60, 70 kids. So we're holding the ground there, so that's good.
Awesome. Okay, corporation department comments? There's no student comments. Any staff comments? Mr. Jones?
Yeah, so real quick, the 5th and 6th grade music program is tonight. So the students are going to be here in about 20 minutes. It's Miss Hosbrook's first show, so you stick around and go check that out. We're really looking forward to it.
Okay.
I'm
Superintendent comments. Yes, ma'am.
Excuse
Go
me,
ahead.
can I just say something? I just want to thank you. Sorry if I get emotional, but my dad graduated from here and recently passed away. And it means a lot that I'm going to be teaching here. I just want you to know how much I appreciate it. Thank you. And my aunt, my dad's sister is here.
Yes.
What was your last name?
Richard Moe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We know you. You done a lot of surveying for me.
Yes.
Superintendent comments.
Yep. Welcome aboard, Molly. We appreciate
Thank
you,
you.
and I'm glad it's worked out for us and you. I appreciate that. And like I was going, Joan stole my thunder though. The music program, that's great. And then next Tuesday night is our annual community traditional Thanksgiving with the community. I think that'll be a busy day next day, getting that all set up and all that. And it's already going to be December here, so time is flying by this semester. So I think we've had a pretty good start to the school year, all in all, and things seem to be going well.
Okay. Board comments. Here.
Day on the farm's been working out well. Been having 4 boys come out most of the time. A couple of them have branched off into doing four-wheeler repair and rebuilding, tearing them clear down to the frame and putting them all back together.
That's great.
Great
Awesome.
stuff.
Scattered all over. But it's been working well.
Good.
Linda?
I just, I appreciate the effort everybody puts into keeping things running smoothly around here and picking up the slack places we have and pulling together. We have a great team. And welcome home.
Yes. Mr. Thornburg, anything?
I have small engines starting soon for FFA competition, so I'll be stealing some of your kids here.
You learn a lot there.
It's good.
I just kind of want to follow up on Linda. Justin, thank you for what you've been doing, stepping up. And Neil, you also. This has been some. I don't want to use the word trying times, but they've been some. Everybody's adjusted, and we went with it. And thank everybody, teachers and staff. It's appreciate it. We've got a good group.
Amen.
Yeah, agree. Just a couple things. If you have never been to the community Thanksgiving, that's Tuesday, November 25th. It's a great program. Churches, area churches.
How many people did they say go through?
We had over 800 last year. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's a good thing. Doors open at 6 o'clock. And for the community, don't forget December 6th is our community-wide CPR class put on by Randolph Eastern Police Department. And it's free to the community. If you want to be certified with an actual card to carry it costs you $10. But the class is free. So
What time is that?
that starts at 9 a.m.
9
on
a.m.
Saturday at the high school library.
How long does it take for the process?
About 2.5 hours. Yeah. If nothing,
But the skill is invaluable.
the skill is valuable. Just like insurance, hope you never need it. With that, I deem this meeting adjourned.
There we go.